नाम सुशील अरोरा है. I am managing director of Arora Refractories Private Limited. We started this company in year 1983. We have our office. Pune is a place. Pune, Bangalore, and Mumbai. These are three places we operate from. Our basic product is refractories and thermal insulation, which is mainly used in electrical, oil-fired, and gas-fired furnaces. Main target industries: automobile industries, boiler industries, paper mills, foundries, chemical industries, incinerator, bio-waste boiler. This is our main customer base, and we operate throughout the country. Entire world was hit with the COVID pandemic somewhere in Jan and February. During the March end, the country was under lockdown. Not only India, but entire world was under lockdown, and complete economy came to standstill. The whole world faced a very grave challenge of survival itself. There were problems of supply chain management. There were problems of medicals. There were problems for the security and safety of the mankind itself. हम भी इससे अछूते नहीं थे. कोविड में पूरा बिजनेस एक तरह से बंद पड़ा हुआ था. सारी वर्कफोर्स अपने अपने घर चली गई थी, और जो यहाँ थे उनके लिए सर्वाइव करना, उनके सर्वाइवल के लिए सारे इंतजाम करना, वो अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था. एंड fortunately we could say with the support of government, all individuals, with the support of staff, we were able to fight it. Running the business was a big challenge with the very limited resources available, with the practically nil movement of man and material. It was a very Herculean task to restart the business. But with the support of our staff, with the support of local government authorities, with the support of our customer, we tried our level best to give them all the services in the time of pandemic. We could tackle the situation of labor shortages through local suppliers or our existing employees. They came forward, they brought in their people, local people who could support us in running the business. Being our business is pan India, during the lockdown, our more than 200 people were stuck up at various sites across the country. We never said to anyone to leave the site and go back to their places. We requested them, or rather say instructed them, to stay wherever they are, remain inside, keep themselves safe from corona. We provided their all lodging, boarding facility, and wherever required medical facility at the site, at far off places like Cochin, Visakhapatnam, Gujarat, and in North India. Our staff was stranded for months together in couple of places, but we saw to it they are not facing any problem. We ensured that they are having a proper accommodation facility. They are not evacuated from where they are staying. We ensured the rents are paid in time. We ensured their groceries are never finished. We ensured that the supplies are maintained in time to them, so that none of my person is sleeping empty stomach. During this pandemic time, demands were there, but we were not able to supply. So as the customers' place, they wanted to operate, but they had no labor force. They had no proper manpower to run their plant. So as the money got stuck up at lot many places, we are fortunate enough that our entire staff came forward willingly, and they said, "Sir, we will work with 50% of salary." They were ready to forgive their own 2 months lockdown salary. We said no. You people have waited, remain with us in this troubled time. We will stand by you. You have been working with us for so many years. We will stand by you. We never deducted anyone's salary. We paid them whatever required them during the lockdown period. They said 50%. I said no, 80%. We were giving them salaries up to 80% in pandemic periods. And within 2 months of start of operation from May onward, we started giving them 100% salary. And we are lucky that the staff members right? At a blue collar or a white collar job. Everybody was behaved like more than a family member. They were support pillar, and this helped us a lot to recover from this pandemic situation and bring back the business in running condition. Finance was the biggest problem during this pandemic situation. No incoming was expenses were going as it is. Government did support us. Government did give us time to pay the taxes, be it electricity charges or GST charges. But they say कि you have to save for your heydays. तकलीफ में जमा किया हुआ पैसा ही काम आता है. We are proud to say that we paid all the dues in time without any penalties. We fulfill all our statutory liabilities in time. We paid all the taxes and all the statutory dues in time to the government. During time of this pandemic and lockdown, the things were all at standstill, and this was the time when we had to show our social responsibilities. We had made it. We used to come to industrial area very frequently to check whereabouts of our company and if everything's safe and sound. Although our company is not that big that we fall under corporate social responsibility, but there is something called social responsibility for we are liable to do. We had made a practice wherever the police pickets are there, we used to cross them. We used to give them umbrellas. We used to give them water bottles. We have supplied more than 3,500 masks to various police personnel and municipal corporation people who used to actually used to do work in those travel time. April, May, June used to be the very hot month, and there were no proper arrangement for lot many things during this because the entire thing was at standstill. So whatever as a human we could do, we provided them. We distributed cooked food as well as ration to thousands of families during this pandemic period. Being associated with the Rotary Club, Rotary International, we did more than 100 crore rupees of work project for vaccination, preventive vaccination, then food distribution, medical checkup camp. This is the we could do as a human and as a social responsibility towards the society. We did this. कोविड महामारी के काल में सब कुछ बंद था. उसी तरह एक दूसरे से जो पर्सनल इंटरेक्शन हुआ करता था, मीटिंग्स हुआ करती थी, वो भी हम नहीं कर पा रहे थे. लिमिट थी, रिस्क थी, सब अपने अपने घरों में थे. लेकिन वी आर लकी कि वी हैड सो मेनी गुड फ्रेंड्स, रिलेटिव्स, customers and suppliers. We were all in touch with each other, providing moral support, financial support to each other. In this troubled time, we had made a groups who were taking care of lot many things. Someone was taking due care of medical for the entire group. Someone was taking care of security arrangement in the industrial area. We had made a group who used to come to MRDC, roam around across the MRDC to check the whereabouts of the plant, how the things moving, everything is safe and sound. Likewise, we received a wholesome support from our friends, our family, and the society. We are grateful to the police personnel. We are grateful to the doctors. We are grateful to all the workers who work for 24/7 to ensure that the things are contained and damage is minimal. Post lockdown, situations were not as same like what it used to be. Everything was in scarcity, be it manpower, be it finances, be it demand of the product. It took some months to come back to normalcy. We can say today also there are certain segments and sectors which are still reeling under pressure, like restaurants, entertainment industries, malls. They are still working under limits and with the restrictions. Future business is something, course of future business is something different, not what we used to do. Now the time has come that we have to run the business. We have to bring something exclusivity, something different than what we were doing. We have to set new parameters for our strategies to handle finances, to handle the customer. We have to learn how to work remotely. We have to learn to manage the people sitting at your place at far off places. The time has come when you have to sit at your place and run across the country through your laptop, through the communication channel. In this troubled time, it is not possible to travel across the country like what we used to do pre-COVID era. Now the time has come. We have to decentralize the thing and relocate certain operations. We have to be innovative, we have to be cost effective, and we have to be in the market for the product which is necessity. We, by necessity, means we know what has happened with all the food malls, we know what has happened to all the branded products and where they have gone. They have literally shut down. There are lot many brands in the world which has come under crisis and are up for sale or up to the closure. So we have realized one thing in this COVID situation: humans can survive with the basic necessities, and we have learned it very hard way. So whatever business we want to do, or we want to select a line, or whatever we are doing, we have to really assess our business to see what is the need, what, how is it our product is really needed, is it going to survive another lockdown if it comes? If not, then we have to think differently and innovatively to survive.